Let's get right into the news. Yada yada. It's like diaries. Diaries, I'm journaling. My butthole is loose. Interesting theory. Today I decided to goon. Today I decided to paint the walls. Jizz. Today I decided to become a dragon warrior. A prince of all Saiyans, the legendary one who knocks, Walter White. Er, 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 er. Supposed to talk about something. I was gonna sit here and talk about how anime of today is not as good as anime of back then, like the 2010s to 2020 period. You know what I'm saying? Because in that period of time, even 2000s, the anime that I was watching, I feel like every show was lethal. You know, the Konosubas, the fucking Maiden Abysses, the fucking Bunny Girl Senpai. You know what I'm saying? Like just day, week after week, day after day, there was just bangers on bangers. And today in today's days, the only shows that I get excited about are season twos and threes. I feel like there's no charms to these new shows. New shows don't give me any charm. There's something missing. Even though the animation's better, the quality's supposed to be better, the storytelling is supposed to be better, something's missing, and I don't understand what's missing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just one like even the new shows that come out. I'm only excited for the season twos of old shows. Anything new that comes out, even dare I say, free rent, even dare I say, before everyone jumps me, I'm just saying, these new shows, there's something to them that just doesn't give me the same spark as back in the day, and I don't know what it is. Genuinely, I don't know what it is. They don't tickle my balls like they used to. You know, After 2020, in that COVID period, I actually stopped watching anime. I haven't watched a lot of anime since then. Before I do every show of the season, 40 to 50 shows, I just sit there and watch like 10 shows a day. I got fuck all to do. That's all I did. But these days, I can't even turn on one. The animation, something, everything looks way better. The stories are supposed to, there's way more out there too, so there's more options. There's no more Miru Tights. You know what I'm saying? We don't got those high class intellectual shows like Miru Tights coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like back when I was in high school, that's all I cared about. These days I ain't got shit like that no more. I mean, there is shows like that, but they don't have the same adrenaline rush, same intelligence to them. Yeah, fuck. These new shows, I don't know, something's off about them. Like they're all correct. They all have insane like Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, you see the animations? No shit was fire. However, for some reason, there's just a little bit something is missing in these new something is missing, and I don't know what the fuck it is. But it just doesn't allow me to go and seek out new shit. Like I haven't been watching anything new. I haven't even like seeked out or had the craving to watch a show since 2020, you know, which is absurd. Absurd because I used to watch fucking 3 to 4 different shows a day, like just of the seasonal shows. There drop episodes every day. There'd be new episodes for one show. I just watch everything. I just sit there and watch everything like a fucking psychopath. But these days, I don't know. It's just not the same. There's no like Konosubas, Dragon Maids, fucking Re Zeros. There's something is missing. Okay, something is missing, and I don't know what the fuck it is. The new like I watched the first episode of Oshinoko, and I just couldn't get past it. The first episode, I couldn't get past one episode, and I know it's a good show or whatever, and everyone's into it. I just couldn't do it. I don't know what the fuck it was. There's something missing for me that just didn't allow me to continue watching. There's just something there, and I don't know what it is. So, older animes, especially 2010 to 2020, I mean, preferably 2010 to 2018 era, was elite. I couldn't stop watching. And now these days, maybe it's burnout as well. Life catches up to you sometimes. Your ball sacks get drained out. Your energy cycles are fatigued. You need energy drinks to survive. But something, I don't know. There's some distaste. Even the Chainsaw Man. I read the manga. I was ecstatic, exquisite, enjoyable. And then the show came out and I was about to watch it and I watched some of it and I was just like it's like some it's like the soul is gone. There's no soul or some shit. You know what I'm saying? The soul is missing. I feel like there's no soul. Like it's soulless. You know, like something is not correct. You know, there's no maybe it's the I don't know, maybe they backed up on lagoon material, maybe the storytelling is missing some aspects of the features of the life of the everything. I don't know. Maybe it's the action is too animated. Maybe it's too. I remember watching One Piece and I was looking and when shit happens, big blocks appear out of the ground and the animation is superb. But it's so superb that it's missing the One Piece charm. One Piece fights were elite because of the emotional drive behind them and like the one hit finishes. Honestly, that made One Piece fights insane to me. Most of the time it was like a one hit finish. I'm not gonna lie. There would be like they trade exchanges, Gombu Gombu no pistol, and then some out of nowhere, fucking against Lucci, he gets back up and fucking pistols him again, one shot done. Or Gatlings him, sorry, he Gatlings him till the fucking walls in the universe and the earth breaks. But today's One Piece, they're doing a lot of the fucking shit that I saw in Dragon Ball Super with all the extra animation, which I know most of the fans enjoy, but there's just a little soullessness and a little charm missing. Can somebody back me? Can somebody please glaze me? I don't know. Just me? Maybe it's just me, but there's something missing, some charm. It's a little soulless. It's a little soulless, the new shit. I hope it's not just me, because if it's just me, that just it proves my neurodivergency. You know what I'm saying? Like some things. Thanks for listening. Um, the time is currently 1:31 a.m. and I decided I need to yap to the screen. Thanks for listening. Fuck. This might not even go up. Shit.